next one's in order. Next one's in order. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. All right, thank you, Sergeant Ingram. All right, Mr. Adams, you may continue, sir.
Carson, there was a question I was moving on to one of the other locations, but I want to jump back to that 1987 Fremont location for a second. When you got there, you testified that you got there and you photographed and collected evidence in regards to the car. Is that right?
I took photographs when I got there, yes.
Okay. The house, the location that you got to, 1987 Fremont, and we saw the, I guess the mailbox with the address on it, right? You remember that?
Yes.
And that was, in fact, the mailbox to that house, 1987 Fremont.
Yes.
Did you ever, or were you ever instructed to go in that house to look for or collect any evidence in that house?
No.
Were you ever instructed to even take any photographs of either the front of the house or anywhere inside of the house of anything that might be of any evidentiary value?
I took photographs of the front of the house, but no, I wasn't directed inside of the house.
Do you know whether any of the officers who were there were interacting with people inside of that house?
Objection and speculation.
Do you know?
Same objection, Your Honor.
I'll overrule that one.
I'll even phrase it a different way. Did you observe any of the officers who were there on the scene interacting with anyone at that 1987 Fremont location?
I don't recall.
Okay. Let me move on then and ask you some questions about one of the other locations that you testified about. One of them was Hill Street. All right, I'm going to leave your report there so you can take a look. You can reference it if you need to, okay?
Okay.
You were called out to Hill Street, and you described it as you responding to a report of a shooting. Is that correct?
Correct.
Information that you had is that there was a house that was supposedly shot at. Is that right?
I don't recall.
Okay. Do you remember who made the call?
I don't recall, no.
All right. Do you remember the name of the individual whose house you were responding to?
No.
Okay. How about your report? Look at your report and see if that helps refresh your recollection. If you want me to point you to it, I can do that. But you go first. Take a look and tell me if that refreshes your recollection.
Of whose house it is?
Yes, ma'am. The house that you were there in front of.
No, I don't recall.
Okay. May I, Judge? I'm sorry.
You may, sir, yes.
Okay, and this is your report, right?
It is.
This is a report that you prepared?
It is.
I presume you had a chance to review it before your testimony today?
No.
Okay, so you were brought in here by the DA's office without even having a chance to look at the report that you were going to come in here and testify about in this case?
When the questions come up of the report, then the report would be in front of me or made available for me.
Okay. All right, so this is your report. It's already been entered into evidence as Foxtrot 23 or 23 FF.
Correct.
I want you to look at page 2 of your report, the one that you said you prepared, right?
Correct.
All right. Right at the top, does it have something that talks about involvement?
Correct.
Does it talk about a crime scene?
Correct.
And does it have a name?
Correct.
Okay. Is that Frida Reed? Is that the name?
That is a name, correct.
Okay. Tell you what, I'm gonna leave that there for you, okay? Did you, at this location where you had been advised that there was a shooting at a house, Did you take pictures of the house where there was supposedly a shooting at?
No. According to the pictures.
Because they're in that stack of pictures, which are pictures that you took.
Correct.
There are no pictures of a house that was supposedly shot at that you responded to, right?
Correct.
What was there was a vehicle with 3 individuals in it. Is that right?
Was a vehicle. Correct.
And you were asked to take photographs of the vehicle and the contents of that vehicle. Is that right?
Correct.
Did you take photographs of the 3 individuals who were in the vehicle?
I don't recall, no.
Okay. What about this? You said that GSR, gunshot residue. Remember being asked some questions about that earlier?
Yes.
And at this location that you had responded to, your information was that there had been a shooting, right?
According to a report, yes.
You did not find any shell casings outside this house that had supposedly been shot at, did you?
No.
Because if you had, you would have photographed them and collected those shell casings, wouldn't you?
Correct.
And if you had seen any bullet defects on this house that had supposedly been shot at, you would have photographed those bullet defects, wouldn't you?
Correct.
Because that would have been important in the investigation, true?
Correct.
It certainly would have corroborated that a house had been shot at that you had responded to, true?
True.
Okay. What you did do, though, is that you photographed the trunk and interior of this vehicle in these photographs that have been labeled States Exhibit 1 Foxtrot, Foxtrot through 22 Foxtrot, Foxtrot, right?
Correct.
All right. And in that vehicle, there were some guns found, right?
Correct.
So you got a vehicle, 3 guys in it, and 3 guns that you collected, right?
Correct.
Okay. Now, it wasn't done at the location, but I think I heard you say earlier that at Zone 3, you were the one who did the gunshot residue test on those 3 individuals, right?
Correct.
And I think if I wrote down your response correctly, you said there's really not a whole lot of technicality to it. There's a kit, you open the kit and you follow the directions, right?
You read the instructions and follow the instructions, yes.
Okay. Now, the individual, and you were the one who was actually interacting with these 3 individuals who were in that car where those guns were found, right?
Interacting.
Well, I mean, you had to interact with them in order to do the gunshot
Just
residue, right?
process the gunshot residue kits.
Right. Right. I mean, you had to interact with the individuals, right?
And the process.
Okay. So, Kelvin Watts, Jermaine Hardiman, and Jamal Baines were the 3 individuals who you did the gunshot residue test on. Isn't that right?
I don't recall.
You don't remember the names?
I don't recall.
Did you put it in your report?
I don't recall.
You don't. Well, it's in front of you. Take a look and see if it's in there.
Okay, hold on 1 second. There's only one name on my report.
Okay. What were the results of the gunshot residue test?
I don't have that either.
You don't recall?
Maybe the GBI does,
Okay.
because that's where the gunshot residue kits go.
Okay. And so, at any time after you performed the test, I presume you sealed it, right?
Correct?
Okay. You were never advised of what the results were?
No.
Okay. The other incident that you were asked about, let's see, that would have been the Metropolitan Parkway incident. And that is the one where
Hey,
you
Doc.
took photographs
Yeah,
that
what's that
have
word,
been
brother?
marked,
What's that
identified,
word, man?
as State's
What's
Exhibit
good with it?
1, I guess that's indigo,
See how I'm coming on this shit, man?
to 61 indigo,
Pause.
indigo, right?
Yes.
You responded to that location because there was,
Cause you know why it says shit, man.
the information you had was that there had been a shooting out front of a location, correct?
Correct.
Not a shooting of a person, but just a shooting period, all right?
Correct.
Man, satellite
And
man, long live
there
to
were
trip for sure.
Vehicles
I fucking know
that had
that.
sustained
Hey, man.
some
Hold on.
bullet,
Let me show these folks something,
what you
man.
determined to be bullet
Hold on,
defects,
hey, now,
right?
you know, I keep that boy with me now.
Yes.
Okay. You took photographs of them.
That boy with me now.
Yes.
You collected
I keep
shell
him with me.
casings.
You see him back
Yes.
there?
A total of how many?
You see him back
7.
7 shell casings
there? Yeah, man.
found where outside the location
Keep
that
that
you
right
responded
with me
to.
Yes.
And
fucking
refresh
sure,
my
man.
memory. What was the address of that Metropolitan Avenue
Whatever, boy.
location?
675 Metropolitan Parkway.
675 Metropolitan Parkway. That is a business establishment, is it not?
According to the pictures.
Okay.
Shout out to you, brother. Shout out
And
to
would
you,
I be
man.
correct that, as in the previous cases, you did not personally interact with any individuals, witnesses or otherwise at that location?
Correct.
You just took photographs of the vehicles that had some damage to them, yes?
Correct.
And you scoured the area
Yeah,
and
man.
found some shell casings and collected those, right?
Correct.
All right.
Gotta know that. Gotta know that, bro.
All right. One moment, please, Judge.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Judge. That's all I have.
Mr. Sharp, go ahead.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm just going to ask you a couple questions about the April 12th, 2015 work that you did, okay?
Okay.
All right. I noticed all the photos that you took were outside, correct?
Yes.
And when I say outside, outside the residence of 1987 Fremont Avenue, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And that vehicle that was parked in front, it was parked right in front of 1987 Fremont Avenue, correct?
Correct.
Okay. You never entered 1987 Fremont Avenue, did you?
No.
And to your knowledge, no law enforcement ever searched inside 1987 Fremont Avenue in search of any guns that may have been discarded there, did they?
I'm going to object to
Basis.
speculation.
I asked to her knowledge.
It calls for speculation, Your Honor.
Yeah, it does. I'm going to sustain the objection.
Are you aware of any law enforcement searching that house for discarded firearms?
Man, I'm ready, bro.
Sustained.
You know I
No
be
further
ready,
questions.
man.
Anyone
Know
else?
this shit don't stop, man. I ain't gonna lie, to you, I don't got so next on the mic, man. Pause. But I don't need to do this shit no more for real, man. I lost it like at the car, for real. Man. Just lost the feeling for that shit for real, man.
On cross-examination, when you were asked a few questions by Mr.
Just doing some little promo right now, man.
Mr. Adams,
But thug, man.
and he asked you if you searched for any surveillance cameras. Do you recall that question being asked of you?
Yes.
When you respond to a crime scene, what is your primary purpose?
Process the crime scene?
Are you responsible for looking for crime scene surveillance footage?
No.
Okay. Upon us responding to a crime scene, Is it customary for crime scene technicians to take pictures of
all down
property
here,
or things involved in the crime scene prior
like,
to moving?
hit my line, shit.
No.
You know, this shit live. This shit gonna stay online.
Is it?
Type shit. I ain't follow.
Earlier you were asked a question on cross by Mr. Adams about how the vehicle was moved or where it came from. When you respond to a crime scene, is that part of your responsibility to know how a particular piece of property arrived to where it did?
No.
Is knowing who was in a particular vehicle a part of your investigation?
No.
Are officers required to preserve a crime scene prior to your arrival? Excuse me.
Yes.
Okay. Earlier you were asked some questions with respect to blood that was found at the location pertaining to the first incident occurring on April the 12th, 2015. I want to reorient you to that. You were asked by Mr. Adams if you found any blood near the intersection of Harper and Brownsville Road. Do you recall that question?
Yes.
And your answer was no, you didn't find any blood in that location. Do you recall that?
Yes.
But did you find blood at the 1987 Fremont address near the blue vehicle?
Yes.
Did you find any blood inside that vehicle?
Yes.
Where was the blood that you recall finding at that location?
At 1987,
Yes, ma'am.
on the ground and in the car.
I want to go and redirect you to a few other questions that you were asked on cross. You were asked if you went into the 1987 Fremont address. Do you recall that question being asked by Mr. Adams?
Yes.
Were you aware at that time of any of the 1987 Fremont address, the residents at that address being involved in this particular shooting incident?
No.
Would you have had any reason with that knowledge to go into 1987 Fremont Street to take pictures of someone's home?
No.
Just briefly, Roger. Earlier you were questioned about whether you spoke with anybody when you arrived
Oh,
to
shit, I ain't
the
even look up.
1987 Fremont address. Do you recall those questions?
Yes.
Is it your responsibility
You know,
to
hustlers
question
don't
anyone
stop.
on your
They keep
arrival?
going.
Not other than the investigator or the lead officer.
Okay, whose responsibility would it have been to question any such persons if they were there?
The officer.
And to be sure, is it fair to say that you are a civilian employee at that time of the Atlanta Police Department?
Yes.
Bahama Mamas.
Were asked of you regarding shell casings. Earlier on cross, you were asked about shell casings being found, if they were found in the vehicle, the blue vehicle, or outside of the blue vehicle. Do you recall those such questions?
Yes.
Does not finding shell casings mean that shots, I need to rephrase. You were asked, do you recall being asked questions by Mr. Adams with respect to the 1007 Hill Street shooting that occurred?
Yes.
And do you recall him asking you about shell casings and if any were found at that time when you responded to that location?
Yes.
And does not finding shell casings mean that shots weren't fired?
Objection, Your Honor. Calls for speculation.
I sustain the objection.
Okay. I'll turn your attention to another question that was asked of you on the cross by Mr. Adams. You were asked about gunshot kits. Do you recall those questions?
Yes.
And specifically, you were asked about the follow-up with respect to gunshot kits that are processed by yourself. Do you recall that?
Yes.
Let me ask you this. Is it your responsibility after having processed the crime scene to follow up on the results of a gunshot residue kit?
No.
Okay, whose responsibility might that have been?
The officer or investigator.
Okay. Is it sometimes the case during crime scene investigations that more than one crime scene technician will respond?
Yes.
And do you know a crime scene tech where?
Yes.
Okay. And as it relates to the 1007 Hill Street shooting that occurred, do you know if crime scene tech where responded before you did?
I don't recall.
Okay. Just a few more questions, Your Honor. Earlier you were asked on cross if you personally interacted with anyone at the 675 Metropolitan Parkway address where the shooting, the second shooting occurred. Do you recall that question?
Yes.
Would it have been your responsibility at that location to interact with any lay witnesses should they have been?
No.
And on cross, you were asked by Mr. Sharp, the attorney for Mr. Stillwell, if when you responded to the 4/12/2015 shooting, he asked you, were all of the photos taken outside or something to that effect. Do you recall that question?
Yes.
Would you have had any reason or basis to go into any home on Fremont Street?
No.
Okay. And why wouldn't you have gone into any home on Fremont Street to take photos?
The officer or investigator wasn't there to tell me that or direct me that.
I'll ask you a better question. Is it fair to say that you didn't go into any homes on Fremont Street because
I stand as to form.
Okay, I'll rephrase, Your Honor. Where did the shooting take place that brought you to that resulted in you coming out to the Fremont Street location on April the 12th, 2015?
Repeat that.
Sure thing. To your knowledge, based on your report, where did the shooting occur that resulted in you responding to the Fremont Street on April the 12th, 2015?
1987, Fremont.
Let me ask you a better question. Does that, when you arrived, did you find, did the evidence that you collected, I'll rephrase, was the shooting inside or outside?
It appeared to be outside.
Just a few more questions, Your Honor. Just a few more questions for you, Mr. Robertson. When you were, and I'm turning your attention back to the April 12th, 2015 shooting to which you responded as a crime scene tech. When you arrived to the intersection of the Harper and Browns Mill Road streets, was there a white Dodge Nitro anywhere near that scene?
I don't recall.
Do you recall when you arrived to the Harper Browns Mill Street intersection, if a Walter Murphy ever came on scene to tell you he was shot at, that he shot at a boot truck?
I don't recall.
Okay. When you arrived to the Harper's Street and Browns Mill Road intersection to further your investigation, did a Demise McMullen ever come to tell you that he had shot at the boot car that was there?
I sustain the objections to form. That was Mr. Sharp.
I'll rephrase, Your Honor.
Okay.
Do you recall when you responded to the Harper Street Browns Mill Street address, a Demise?
Objection, Your Honor.
Basis.
Constitution.
Try a little harder. Now. Overruled. Overruled, sir.
I'll continue with the question. Do you recall if a Demise McMullen ever came to tell you at the Harper's Street and Browns Mill Road address intersection that he had shot at the blue car that you had processed?
Your Honor, no, that would call for hearsay.
I sustain the objection as to form.
Did Demise McMullen ever arrive to the crime scene that you processed at the Harper Street and Browns Mill Road intersection?
I don't recall.
Okay. And final couple of questions, Your Honor.
You said that about 5 minutes ago. So come on, let's wrap it up.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Did a Rodney Allison or Kevin Treadwell ever show up to the Harper Street and Browns Mill Road while you were processing the crime scene?
I don't recall.
All right. And were shell casings found at Harper and Browns Mill Road?
Yes.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Adams?
You asked a couple questions about who did or didn't show up at the Brownsville location. Let me ask you something. When you got to the location where you saw the car and the blood, was there a Cornelius Davis hanging around to give you a statement about what had happened in that car?
I don't recall.
Okay. What about D'Angelo White? Was there D'Angelo White hanging around to give you a statement about what had happened in that car with his good friend?
I don't recall.
Was there anyone there to deny that they had tried to rob folks in the car and that's how the shooting occurred? Anyone there give you any statement like that?
I don't recall.
Okay. You were asked about a lot of questions about your responsibilities as a crime scene technician. Now, when you show up as a crime scene technician, you're not just a casual observer. You're actually there to collect evidence, isn't that right?
Yes.
Evidence that can be used in an investigation of a crime. Is that true?
Yes.
All right. So when you were asked a question about whether it's standard to take photographs of property when you arrive at a crime scene, in the Hill Street location, right, the Hill Street incident, where the allegation was that a house, a piece of property, was shot at, does it seem reasonable to you as a crime scene technician that you would want to take photos of this house that was supposedly shot at?
I'm going to object, Your Honor.
I sustain the objection.
Well, but you didn't take any photos of that house, right?
No.
Okay. In regards to the questions that were asked of you about the Fremont location, and whether or not you would go in there to collect evidence, or whether you'd find any evidence in there, how do you know if there's any evidence in a house to collect if you don't even go in the house?
I was directed to this car. This is the location.
And that's it, right?
At the direction of the officer, yes.
Right, and your response to to the prosecutor a little earlier about the responsibility not being yours, about making a determination about this house and if there's evidence in the house, you said that that is the lead officer's responsibility, right?
Yes.
And so, but you don't even remember who the lead officer was that night, do you?
Correct.
But that lead officer would have prepared a report, I presume, right? They normally
Correct.
would, right? They normally would, right?
Correct.
Okay. And that, whoever the lead officer is, although you wouldn't be able to come in here and tell us about why police did or did not go in a location where a car that had been shot was found in front of, the lead officer or detectives or police officers would be in a position to tell us that, right?
I'm going to object, Your Honor. That calls for speculation.
I sustain the objection.
You were asked, almost done, that about shell casings, the fact that there were no shell casings found in front of the Hill Street location, that doesn't indicate that there wasn't any shooting there. You remember that question?
Yes.
Well, at the Metropolitan Avenue location, where there was alleged that there was a shooting in front of this structure, this property, you actually looked for and found shell casings, right?
Yes.
Confirming what had allegedly occurred. True?
True.
No shell casings in front of Hill Street to confirm, or even defects to the house to confirm the report of a supposed shooting that had taken place there, right?
Objection, speculation, Your Honor.
I'll stand you.
All right, that's all. Thank you, Judge.
One question, Your Honor.
Hold on. Anybody else? All right, we're gonna find out one question.
One question.
All right?
Ms. Robertson, were there any shell casings found in front of 1987 Fremont Street?
Objection, asked and answered.
Overruled.
I don't recall.
Could you take a look at your report and tell me where it is that the report pertaining to the Fremont shooting?
And I'm looking to see if I found shell casings in front of Fremont.
1987 Fremont.
No.
Is that your answer?
Yes.
Okay. No further questions, Your Honor.
Anything further?
Okay.
All right. May Ms. Robertson be permanently temporarily excused as a witness.
Yes, she may be permanently excused.
Madam, thank you for your patience with us. I'm going to excuse you permanently as a witness. That means you don't need to come back, but just don't discuss your testimony with anybody except the attorneys in this case, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, ma'am. All right, call your next witness.
Your Honor, the second member will be approached with a member of the defense, please.
Yes, you may.
Damn, home free dog. Free dog. What it is we got to say? What happened? Yanni. Hey, yo, A-Dot, you still in here, brother? You still in here, gang? Fuck! Let me leave it. Shit ass silly. Free throw. We got this motherfucker thugger. Something about a grandma. Hustles don't stop, they keep going. Me, the only me. That's crazy. There was 60 people in this one. Look.
Bro, hold on. Let me talk.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. What's up, guy?
Oh, what up, nigga?
What's up, brother? You alright?
I'm chilling.
Why the hell you running like you hurt, nigga?
Nigga, I'm high.
Oh,
The motherfucking shit. It's my last name blunt, so
damn.
I need like 100 of these shits. Like,
Why? What you be using for the armor?
not even, nigga, to reduce my stress. So when you be fucking speeding down the fucking road and shit, should be
God.
fucking with you.
My shit down the halfway right now.
Give a nigga whiplash.
Ah, my shit ain't working. My shit new slow as fuck.
What, your phone?
My whole PC right now, I got my eyes on and shit.
What, you streaming?
Yeah.
That might be why.
You V Wayne?
Yeah. You said V1 for a second. I'm like, what the fuck?
I ain't never said it like that. Yeah, on YouTube, my eyes on YouTube. You got drug?
Hell yeah, got coke, nigga. Got motherfucking hell yeah. We met the plug last night for that shit. Them drench gang niggas, hell yeah.
Drench gang, they blue?
I don't know what color them niggas is.
Oh,
Honestly.
Me and Benny was kicking it with them blue crip, not them baby blue niggas. The baby blue niggas some bullshit. Them regular blue crip niggas, them niggas cool as fuck, bro.
Who the regular ones, the rolling 60s? Rolling Crips?
I think so.
Might be.
Yeah, I think so. They just had the flag on. I ain't know who was who. Like them niggas cool.
Right.
Them niggas own that mech shop. Nigga did. But a nigga paid down there $500,000 to upgrade my car last night. Then the other nigga did my shit for free. I'm like, I fuck with y'all. Nigga gave me
$500,000, nigga. I paid $200K for me and Benny paid $200K for 4 upgrades last night, nigga.
I know Benny was telling me. See, me and Benny was on
What
like
the
4,
fuck?
5 in the morning. But that nigga charged $400K.
I got off this shit at 3 a.m.
I had just woke up, right? I woke up at like 2,
Yeah.
2:30.
Damn.
My girl was like, you went to sleep at like 6. The day before, like, damn. Woke up at 2 o'clock, nigga, turn. What's happening?
Nigga was knocked out like a light, nigga. For real. That nigga said well, he be back in 15 minutes, nigga never came back, nigga.
Bro, I got so much shit at the house I be doing, bro. Then
I'm already know
when my
the
wife
projects
get
and
off,
shit.
I even that my wife get off, I be really trying to spend a little time with her and not always be on this shit. Like that's why I'm
Of
trying
course,
to get
fuck yeah.
But
Hell yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. For a long time, bro, I was just stuck on this motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
so she just started sitting here with me. I'm like, man, let me cut this shit out a little bit.
Get that quality time and shit in, nigga.
I got hella guns and shit. I did. I got an FN. I gotta find the bullet for the FN.
Looks for the FN. Yeah.
I thought I took the weekend book, man. Oh, bro. What's up, man?
I forget what that shit's in. Take that shit off.
Good. Got here fast and full. What you driving? Oh shit.
Ooh, shit
Wait,
really be
food?
expiring like
Wait,
a
food?
motherfucker.
What food? He don't eat it here. He don't eat inside feeding. You got the total cereal? When I feed him when he get that, he gonna starve right now. No water, no nothing. That bitch get nothing. Bitch ass dog.
I need to make this shit nighttime so I can rob a nigga crib, man.
Oh, you can do that? And they
Hell yeah.
you can rob like the banks and shit in a bit?
Hell, nigga, hell yeah, there's heist in here and all that shit.
Oh man. Hold on, we gotta get the team on, but we finna rob
Shit,
everything.
nigga.
Hold on, I'm finna go to the email, but y'all nigga pull up.
Oh, God. Fuck.
Hey, we got hella new niggas, bro.
I'm already knowing.
Who in the fuck in the chat right now?
It's mad niggas in that shit.
Oh, this one, bro.
We all gonna be in some trouble.
Niggas in the land, but they just don't get it, bro.
They need to come for. Actually, nah, I don't know. And man,
And that shit
come
said
on, that
zero. I
shit.
was just the only nigga in there, bro. Literally, that shit said zero.
Then the nigga try to be buddy buddy once he see his shit going down. Like nigga, I told you.
I hit him in the DM like, look, bro. You know what I mean? Cause he want me to come back on staff. Like, hey, yeah, I love to be staff, but shit, I gotta be higher up. Oh, you gonna have to put some time in, shit, bro. Well, guess what? You ain't gonna get me, bro. Feel me?
Shit,
This
nigga.
ain't no negotiation. I'm telling you, cause you know we deep. You know the gang gonna pull up if I ask to. The numbers gonna look good. You know I ain't feel me?
Exactly. If we pull up, nigga, other motherfuckers looking at this shit gonna pull up.
Man, that
Just how
motherfucker
it go.
say zero, bro. When I went in that bit today, bro, and I was in that bit about an hour.
Negative as fuck.
Come on, man.
You say you was in there for an hour and nobody came in that shit?
Bro, I was in that bit by
My
myself.
fucking god.
That shit was that Young Thug K shit. That's why I went in there, because it was dry. I know when nobody go fuck with me.
Right.
I hit him or I show him what I'm doing. Like, bro, I got this shit on YouTube. This what your higher ups put to be on. They ain't put to just be in there trying to regulate shit, doing weird shit. They put to be promoting the city. Oh, now the city gonna pop. We got this. All right, bro. I'm gonna let you learn your lesson again, bro. Because you clearly don't really listen to me. So, good luck, brother.
Somebody's gonna pop, nigga. Your shit been dry for like a week straight, nigga.
Bro, this shit zero, bro. He ain't even in that bit. None of his higher ups ain't in that bit.
Only motherfuckers coming in here is the higher ups when they feel like it, nigga.
They ain't in there right now.
Shit, they probably won't be in there later either, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
I doubt it. Shit.
All right, look. Man, I was trying to buy that car you had. They said they could change the color. I got like 4 cars.
Talking about that orange shit.
Yeah.
You got 4, nigga. I got like shit. Maybe like 5, 6. This shit really got floaters, nigga. What the hell?
Yeah.
That shit player as fuck. Motherfucking rear wheel. Top speed on this motherfucker. I might buy it. No, my shit. I'm trying to figure out who is these niggas around this corner right here, this yellow skull shit. There was 9 cars here like literally a good 50 minutes ago. Yeah, parked up. Yup, see? Deep as shit. I think I just wasn't able to spin the wheel though. You can buy chips and shit.
You motherfucker ain't that fast, shit. That fast.
Motherfucking I-8 motherfucker. 2015 shit. Walk.
His ass steps.
Fake ass McLaren they got on the damn podium.
Need that.
That it.
My money first. Buy chips. Hell no. Damn, you got. They don't even give you the free shit. They tough. That's crazy. That shit say coming soon.
Like, fuck.
Suspend the free will is nuts. Fuck that. What I got 14 band. You just bought some chip?
Oh yeah, I bought fucking 32.
My little play goddamn, what's the name?
Fucking blackjack.
Yeah. So, okay.
Hey, put me out.
How? Shit weird. Three-card poker, hell yeah.
Please, welcome.
Bitch finna scam niggas. Fuck you mean I got this hoe. I need more chips. Well, this should be costing mad bread. Shit. Into the free 10,000 shit.
Oh,
All
God.
bets are closed. It's time to play. What is your move? Would you like to go again?
Rob your ass, huh?
Man, this some bullshit.
More no.
Okay, you only bet 50.
Yeah, then you just gotta step
God
up.
damn, how many chips I gotta have? Oh, fuck
Hope to
this
see you
shit.
again.
Now let me see if this bitch fucking some bullshit. Fuck are they talking about? I cannot put that amount.
Yeah, you gotta bet like a 50. This shit weird.
I said at 54.
Shit. F8, bro. F8, if it restart the city.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!